What's up, Cancer? Thank you for being here with me today. We're going to be doing your August reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We'll be taking a look to see what needs to come through for you guys for the second half of August. Get some insight, wisdom, guidance, overall, see what's going on for you. I hope that you're doing well, Cancer. We already have the card flipping out. We got the swan. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. If you want to follow me over on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at JadeStoneTarot. And yeah, with that being said, Cancer, let's get right into this reading and see what Spirit wants you to know for the second half of July. So we have the swan coming out, which is the element of water. So you guys are definitely in your element. Seems like there's something that you could be reflecting on. Maybe there's something being mirrored towards you. This is also a very creative energy, so you may notice that your inspiration is peaking in the second half of July. Ooh, and the crow coming out. Even your spirituality, self-study. There's definitely the energy. Ooh, and the cosmic egg at the bottom of the deck. And the horse. Okay. There's definitely the energy of like evolution regarding your gifts and abilities and talents and things that you enjoy, things that you're passionate about, your hobbies, as well as your spiritual growth and elevation, and like learning more about yourself, learning more about your abilities. And it's kind of like some of you could be going through physical upgrades, or like you might be noticing certain changes going on within you, maybe physical changes, emotional changes, mental or, you know, spiritual changes. Maybe your intuition is really, really, really heightening, where you're picking up on people's energy, or like, yo, this is crazy. This happened the other day. My mother, she's a Cancer. Shout out to her if she's listening. I'm sure she is. She's amazing. There was an ambulance like just somewhere around in the neighborhood, and she was picking up on like an injured arm. Like she was feeling aches and pains like all of a sudden. And so I told her, I was just like, yo, like say some prayers, say some like protection affirmations to secure your personal space so that nothing can interfere, nothing can enter your energetic space, nothing can enter your vessel. And so she did that, and immediately all the energy that she was feeling, the aches and the pain that she was picking up on, it disappeared. She's a Cancer sun and rising, so she's hella Cancerian. And so I'm a Cancer myself as well. You might be noticing that you're going through some weird kind of shifts, or like, you know something when you're not really supposed to know it, or like you're picking up on people's energy way easier. You know, you're going through some interesting spiritual upgrades, and it's coming through strongly with these cards that have come out for you, Cancer. So just keep that in mind. It's like you might be kind of freaked out. You might be like, what the hell's going on with me? Am I losing my mind? Nope. Nope. It seems like the more that you become open to your gifts, the more that they grow and develop, the more that you're being shown. And there's nothing that you should be afraid of. Okay, that's one thing that I want to pass on. It's like, don't be afraid, although it can be kind of freaky at times. Don't let your thoughts and your fears get in the way of such a beautiful gift. And some of you, it's like there's something to do with telepathic kind of energy, where you're able to communicate without speaking, whether that's with animals, whether that's with insects, whether that's with, you know, other people. You could be having these really crazy vivid dreams. This is a really interesting energy where you need to pay attention to what your intuition is telling you. I think it's important that you spend some time alone for the second half of July. Jeez, where am I in this reading? I feel like I'm just scattered. For the second half of August, you probably would benefit from some alone time here and there, even if it's just like 20 minutes, an hour, where you can spend some time doing some self-study, doing some reflection, doing some meditation. Some of you are working towards developing a relationship with your spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Maybe you're really like opening up to having some sort of connection with them. That's really interesting. That's coming through here. They're always around, right? We do have the element of spirit coming out at the bottom of the deck. So just a reminder that you are always protected, that you're never alone, and that the divine angels, ancestors, whatever you believe in, God, universe, source, the energies around you always. And yeah, and then the energy of the horse showing up at the bottom of the deck. Cosmic egg, completion of cycle. Okay, so there's something in your life that's wrapping up, or it's like you're going through some sort of transition, Cancer, or like, again, spiritual transition, emotional transition. There's some things that you're reflecting on, some things maybe getting triggered within you that you're working through. But anyways, the element, or sorry, the energy, the energy of the horse, element of earth. So remember to stay grounded. Energy of the horse is about sharpening your skills and abilities and expanding. The horse is the energy of being free. I think the horse came out for Aries. So if you have any Aries placements, give it a listen. But this is the energy of expansion. This is the energy of gaining momentum. Think of the Chariot, right? Your confidence is skyrocketing in the second half of August. You are just on the move. You're go, 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 and nothing can stop you. Nothing can get in the way. And yeah, it's just amazing. It's amazing. It's just kind of like, I get the imagery of, you know, like somehow, you know how some horses do like tricks and stunts and they can jump over those things, like not hurdles, but something similar to that. Like, I can't think of the actual name right now, but I got the imagery of like, you know, there's these hurdles, right? Those hurdles, aka challenges that you're going through, issues that you could be going through, but like, as the horse, you're able to just like jump over them, jump over it. Like whatever challenges come your way, you are able to maneuver and push through whatever challenges come your way. Like you're able to jump over it almost. Like basically you're dodging obstacles, or like obstacles that aren't slowing you down. Yeah. That's the imagery I get. So we're going to go with it. And we also have the rabbit underneath that, where your fears might be some obstacles, but you're overcoming that. You are having more trust within yourself, the divine, you know. Really interesting energy that we're picking up on. Let's pull a couple fairy cards to go along with this for Cancer, Sun, Mars, and Venus for the second half of August 2022. What messages do my Cancerians need to know? Any messages for Cancer, Sun, Rising, Venus for the second half of August? So we have the Piper. Okay, yeah, pretty intense energy, and the Glanconner. Wow, this card's definitely made an appearance for the last couple weeks. I know it came out for Gemini. I know it came out for Scorpio. Maybe, I think it came out for Aquarius. It's been making an appearance. There's been a few cards lately that have been reoccurring, so it's really interesting. And we also have at the bottom, Tobias of the Waters, which is all about seeing things clearly and healing and letting go. So we'll maybe touch on that later on. But so the Piper is number 24 and the Glanconner is number 62. So the Piper definitely represents some sort of loss that you may have gone through recently, or you may have kind of gone through some sort of suffering or challenges, and this is the energy of like letting go, mourning a bit. So some of you have really gone through some really heavy times lately, and yeah, what is this Glanconner about? Some of you are realizing like something was an illusion, or something wasn't real, or maybe this is how you feel. You could be getting some sort of intuitive insight on like a situation, a person. Like there's something to do with illusions here, and your intuition's picking up on it, like something that was once hidden, or something that was, sorry, I'm like looking at the cards. There's some sort of illusion here, and I think you're seeing through it, or I think you're getting the clarity, and it's heavy. Like you wish things were different. You wish things were different. You seen the good in someone, and it turned out that wasn't who they actually were. Like some of you are seeing the true colors of a person in your life, and you know, you may have made excuses for their behavior. You may have given them chance after chance after chance, but you know, as you're becoming aware of who this person really is, it's clear to you that you need to let them go. And part of you is kind of mourning of who you thought they were, mourning of, yeah, like it's really heavy. It's really heavy. The Glen Connor can be someone who is like a trickster, or they're good at selling themselves in a way, in a light that makes them look good and perfect. And like, you know, like for example, maybe you are dating someone, right? Maybe you are in the early stages of getting to know someone, or maybe you've been with this person for fucking your whole life, and they've sold you this image, this picture perfect image. This is who they are. They make this much money. They're stable. They're this, they're that. But it's almost like it was too good to be true. Like something, there's an underlying feeling that you got about this person. Something just seemed off about him. And I think that's what your intuition is picking up on here with the crow and the swan, and with the piper, which is all the energy of like mourning and loss and letting go. Whew, it's heavy and it's emotional, y'all. That's the vibe I feel from this. It's like you're realizing someone isn't who you thought they were all along. Someone's mask is slipping. I don't know if you noticed this in the Glen Connor. He's wearing a mask. So someone's mask is slipping. Or I get the imagery. This is so weird. It makes me think of this TV series that I watched. It was Hannibal. And there's like a scene of like a mask and how it was just like cracking and bits of the mask were like falling off. That's what I feel is like this Glen Connor's mask. Whoever this represents in your life, Cancer, it's like their false persona is like slipping or breaking apart, or like you're seeing through the cracks. You're seeing someone's real colors. And again, okay, I'm getting the same message, so we're gonna move on to the tarot, and maybe it'll give us some clarity on what the hell's happening here. But it's like there's definitely the energy of going through some sort of loss and you're mourning it, or yeah, just something that turned out to be not what you thought it was. Like, and it's a disappointment. I'm really feeling like 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups vibes from this. Yeah, something just has you feeling very, very disappointed, let down, discarded. I just heard discarded. Some of you feel like you were discarded or like left behind. Let me see. Messages for Cancer. So again, this seems like a specific ass storyline, so maybe the tarot will have other messages. We'll see. Messages for Cancer, Sun rising Venus in the second half of August 2022. We have the 5 of Pentacles coming out here reversed. Could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Messages for Cancer. What do we got here? The 4 of Wands with the 6 of Swords. That fell on top of the 4 of Wands, so I'll keep that there. Messages for Cancer along with the 3 of Swords. That fell on top of that as well. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the second half of August 2022. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, what do we got? And the Knight of Wands. See, so there's 2 different energies. High Priestess, Ace of Cups reversed, 4 of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the World. And there's that 4 of Cups at the bottom. Further at the bottom. We already have enough. We have enough cards. So, wow, Cancer, I really see your energy, and that's the energy of this one. Right, like I was saying, you guys are needing some time alone to decompress, to go inwards, especially if you're feeling really emotional or really sensitive, or your emotions are just not very grounded. It's, oh, you can't even see. I have to hold the card up closer. My bad. Anyways, this is the energy where you're needing to go spend some time alone, especially if you're feeling emotionally ungrounded, you're feeling like 0 to 100, moody, annoyed, irritated, any kind of, you know, you're feeling crabby, Cancer, the crabby Cancer, right? When you're feeling crabby, you know it's a clear sign. You gotta go, you gotta detach, you gotta go alone. High Priestess, Ace of Cups reverse, and the 4 of Swords. What I'm seeing from this is like, first of all, you have like very, very, very low energy. Some of you are feeling really exhausted. You're going to catch up on sleep. You're feeling lethargic. But I'm seeing with this, it's like you're holding back, you're withholding your emotions. I feel like there's the energy where you're really protecting your heart, especially because we have the 3 of Swords out here, indicating that there's some sort of hurt, or like, again, tying into some sort of loss or mourning that you're going through. whew, all I can say is whatever this wound is, it is fresh. And you have been withdrawing your energy, pulling back your time, your energy, your effort from certain connections of romantic interest, perhaps here with the Knight of Cups. It's almost like as you remove or withdraw your energy, it makes someone want to come to you or crawls back to you when you're in like this do not disturb mode. Like really here, it's like this is where you kind of go MIA, or you think of the crab, right? You hide in your little crab shell. Where's Cancer? Okay, let me find out where Cancer's at, right? It's kind of like this is the energy of you withdrawing yourself and really tuning into your intuition. And as you're doing that, someone who you're connecting with, I feel like it's a gland conner, they can sense like you're disappeared, you're gone, like something about your energy has shifted, or you're not really feeding into them, you're not really giving them much of a reaction, you're kind of just pulling away, withdrawing. You don't have anything to give here. Ace of Cups reverse. You don't have time, you don't have energy, you don't have emotion to really give or offer feelings. Like you're really focused on replenishing and filling your cup after some sort of loss. For some, you've been suffering financially, you've gone through some sort of financial loss here. And it seems like you're moving, what are you moving away from? Six of Swords. Well, you're moving away from some sort of partnership or foundation here. Four of Wands and a Three of Swords. These cards came out together. So there was a foundation or a connection, a relationship, partnership that was causing you some sort of pain or suffering. And this is what you're leaving behind, or this is what you're moving away from with the Six of Swords. So you're moving away from this, right? And we all know what comes after the Three of Swords, the Four of Swords is rest, recuperation, and healing after a painful experience, right? So I feel like you were heavily let down or disappointed or, something like that. We do have the Five of Pentacles coming out reversed. So I will need to take a quick look into that before I speak on it because I need more information. And then if you notice here, we have the Queen of Pentacles to then the Knight of Wands, and two different energies. I would assume that this Knight of Wands is also tying in with this Knight of Cups, so dealing with a knight versus a queen. So if you look at this, it's like, it looks like this Knight of Wands is approaching this Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles is very, very much like, it gives Cancerian vibes, definitely more like a motherly energy, or like very grounded, very self-assured, very healing to be around, confident, like we were picking up on earlier with the energy of the horse, right? Like I was saying, your energy showing up here in the second half of August is that you are gaining your confidence, you're really finding your strength, your backbone, and looking at investing in yourself, in your care, and just like putting your main focus on you, me, myself, and I type vibe. And this Knight of Wands is definitely someone who, they're pretty confident themselves, right? Both these energies, confidence, for sure. The Knight of Wands is definitely someone who has the reputation to come in and out, wishy-washy. It's very like, kind of impulsive, likes to have a good time, very similar to the gland conner, right? Very smooth, knows the right words to say, very charming, very fun to be around, but it ain't nothing serious here. And so that's the thing, it's like the Queen of Pentacles, she wants to provide, she wants to also be provided for, she wants to feel safe, and she wants security, right? And this Knight of Wands is definitely not the type to give her that security. We would rather have like a Knight of Pentacles. At least the Knight of Pentacles is like solid, whereas a Knight of Wands, he's not very solid. He's kind of just like come and go as you wish. And that's not what this Queen of Pentacles is looking for. I'm assuming that's you, Cancer. You're not really looking for someone to just come and go, right? I think you're realizing that here. Maybe that's something that you come to terms with, or as you are realizing someone's real colors here as this gland conner, you're kind of mourning like, oh, you thought that they were going to be your match. They thought that they were going to be your pair, but it turns out you're looking at them for who they really are here as this Knight of Wands, and you're like, well, this is who they are, and I can't, put them on a pedestal and imagine what it could be or what it used to be. You have to see them for who they really are right here, right now. And it sucks, right? It's pretty disappointing, but you know that you got to keep moving forwards because if you keep letting this Knight of Wands / Knight of Cups energy keep coming in and out of your life, it's kind of like you are letting this energy, letting this person occupy the space, when if you were to just kind of like distance, remove yourself and clear the space, something or someone better would come in. And yeah, but the longer you keep this Knight in your life, the longer it delays your true king, queen, right? It's delaying your true pair. I'm just saying, okay? So you're kind of realizing that here with the High Priestess, Ace of Cups reverse, and the Four of Swords. As you're kind of like withdrawing your energy, going inwards, you're realizing like whoever I'm connecting with, whoever I'm dealing with, it's like they're not who I thought they were, right? And so we do have the World out here. It's like I do see a cycle is closing, which we had that with the Cosmic Egg, right? So there is the energy of like a door closing, a cycle closing, and also transition from one phase to another. So real quick, I think, okay, so we don't have a lot of time left, you guys, so I will do this real quick. Do I really want to look into this Five of Pentacles reverse? Real quick, yeah, okay. Five of Pentacles reverse, because what is this about? Five of Pentacles reverse for Cancer. Tell me the Five of Pentacles reverse for Cancer. Okay, what do we have here? Chariot reverse and the Moon reverse. So something here is revealed to you, and I think you are... Okay, oh, yeah, all right. Four of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So double confirmation with that Four of Swords is like you going inwards, reconnecting with yourself, connecting with your intuition. And as you are doing that, something here internally, intuitively is clicking. You're starting to put the puzzle pieces together. Something was making sense to you, that Chariot reverse and the Nine of Wands, something's just not worth fighting for. It's not worth it. It's not worth the fight. It's not worth the energy. It's just not worth it. It's almost like some of you have been like over-delivering to a person who they're just not deserving. And over-delivering is not going to make someone want you more, right? It almost kind of, in a way, I'm not saying this at all, like this is who you are, but in a way, if you're constantly like over-delivering yourself to a person to beg them to like love you or to appreciate you, it almost comes across desperate in a way. And it's almost like, you know, you are wrapped around this Glen Connor's finger. Like they can just like, there's a power play here. There's a power struggle here. And I feel like this person feeds off of that from you. So... yeah, that's the vibe I feel from this. So let's take a look into the tower. Oh, not the tower. The world, right? For some, it's a tower. For some, it's just like a big-ass... I want to say kerfuffle for some reason. I never say that. But it's like, you know, it ain't pretty. This realization that we're going to be having is pretty heavy. You know, it is really heavy. Tell me about the world for Cancer for the second half of August 2022. Tell me about the world for Cancer for the second half of August 2022. Tell me about the world for Cancer. Ah, Six of Swords. Double confirmation. I was actually looking at the Six of Swords when we were going to clarify the world. Six of Swords, double confirmation. What are you moving away? I mean, what are you moving towards? Well, you're moving towards a rainbow. Some of you might actually be getting, like, a sign from the universe. You might be actually seeing a rainbow within the next few days or in the second half of August. If there's a rainbow that you see, it's a huge sign, like you did the right thing. And even if you don't see a rainbow, but like for some, you might happen to see one, and that's like a huge sign. Huge sign. But just know that happier times are just around the corner. All of your wishes, all of your wants, you're finding the pot at the end of the rainbow. Two of Cups. So I see, like, you know what, Cancer? I do see that there's a potential for a different relationship, a different connection. That's, okay, Three of Pentacles. That's worth waiting for, or... oh my god, these cards. This card flew onto my phone. We have the Magician, Emperor reverse. Okay, so... the Eight of Wands at the bottom, Four of Cups right now. So yeah, this kind of like your vibe, right? You're just like, damn, this kind of sucks. But it is what it is. Got to keep moving forwards here. Eight of Wands. Right, got to keep my focus moving forwards. Instead of focusing on what isn't working, I got to focus on what is working and what I want. Instead of focusing on what I don't want, right? So... moving forwards. Right here with that Six of Swords, you're moving towards better times, happier times, more fulfillment, enjoyment, moving towards things that you actually deserve, right? And for some, it's like you want that solid partnership, that commitment, that relationship that's reliable through the thick and thin. This individual you're dealing with, no, that's not him. Nope. Next. Next. I'm just saying. Two of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, I do see moving away from whatever this cycle is. There's something better coming in, and I feel like it's like a slow, steady, it's like it's something that could be built over some time, but it will be rock solid. It's not going to be like that flaky, inconsistent, non-committal, mind games, trickery, kind of power play. It's not going to be like that. I feel like with this is giving that stability and the solid like foundation for something to last a long time, right? And if that's what you're looking for, I do see that. We do have the Emperor reversed to the Magician, so I do feel like a lot of this is outside of your control. Like, although you're manifesting, like, you want that connection, you want that loyalty, you want that someone that you can rely on, you know, whatever it is that you're looking for, you want that, right? But I do feel like a lot of what's unfolding currently is out of your control, and even the timing of events and the way things are going right now, there is something to do with like things that are moving outside of your control, or like you can only control yourself and where you put your energy, your focus on. And yeah, like you can't force someone to change, and you can't force someone to see your worth or see your value, or, you know, it's not worth fighting like that. And you're realizing that, okay, Emperor reverse, this is out of my control. I can only control myself. I gotta let this go. I gotta surrender. I gotta remove like holding on to this so tightly, because it's not working, and it's making me feel like shit, you know. Three of Swords, that Piper, right? It's not worth it. And I think you're realizing it, and you're kind of having these epiphanies as you are going inwards, or as you're having some time alone. You're just, you know, thinking about some things. You're kind of realizing like, you know, I gotta move on, because sticking around in this environment, in this relationship, isn't healthy. It's not good for me. So I gotta go. That's the vibe I feel from this. And that there's something better that comes in down the line when you clear the space, right? The longer you keep this energy, this in and out person, the longer it delays your true pair, is what I want to say. So yeah, Cancer, really intense reading. I hope that this was insightful for whoever resonated with this. If it did resonate, please let me know in the comments below. If you want to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at JadeStoneTarot. I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.